All right, hey guys, we're here at the Moore Expo. We've got this brand new 2025 Toyota 4Runner that's fully built out by RynoBuilt, and we want to walk you guys through it and show you what's been done to this beast. All right, let's jump right into the front of this. So we've got our brand new super stock covert front bumper right here. You can see this bumper is super sleek, very OEM plus feeling. Let me tell you about a couple of the features though. You've got D-ring tabs. These are soft shackle compatible D-ring tabs, so that's really nice. Of course, you have a winch mount. Anything up to a 12,000 pound winch will fit. You got your access points to the clutch on either side here. And then you also have a spot for some fog lights. So these will fit a 1x2 inch fog light and really easy to mount. They just bolt right up into the bumper here. The bumper itself goes right back to the frame. So it's gonna bolt directly to the end of the frame rails. So it's fully reinforced, strong enough for any winching situation. Really makes this nice. Other couple things is you got a really great kind of skid plate built into the bumper. That transitions all the way down here to the factory skid plate, or in this case, our aftermarket skid plates. So the skid plates underneath, we've got full aluminum skid plates front to back. We also are running lower control arm skid plates. The lower control arm skid plates are steel. The rest of this is aluminum. We do offer both of these skid plate options in steel and or aluminum, depending on what you want to go with. Okay, so jumping to suspension and the wheel and tire configuration, this vehicle is running the Peak. It's 2¼ inch suspension lift. So that's a 2-piece kit. So you have a top plate adapter and you have a collar adapter. And the benefit of that is it spreads out the lift on the front end, so you maintain your articulation and movement of the shock right in the sweet spot. So you're gonna get a much better ride quality and still maintain good enough lift to fit these 35s. Ryno's also got the Peak tubular upper control arms, so those feature a pro bearing with Delrin bushings. Super nice and highly recommended if you're gonna lift your vehicle in any way to go with an upper control arm so you can get the alignment right. Plus you get an extra added inch of droop, which is really nice when you're off-roading. As far as the tires go here, we've got the Toyo AT3s. This is a 35/12/50/17 with the Icon wheels. Again, these new 4Runners are awesome because you can fit a 35 and it really is pretty simple and easy to do. You don't have to go to a lot of effort to make it happen. Just pop out the little bolt-on bracket on the back here and away you go. It's pretty sweet. So as far as going up to the top here, we've got the ditch light brackets. Ryno is running the full diode suite on this vehicle. So he had the SS2s on the front bumper, the SS3s on the ditch light bracket, and then the Crosslink SS5s on the roof rack, which is really awesome. Okay, we're now to the side of the vehicle. A few more important components here. One of the most important, in my opinion, is the rock sliders. So rock sliders not only give you a lot of protection in one of the most vulnerable areas of your vehicle, which is the rocker panel when you're off-roading, but they also give you the opportunity to add a step. So in this case, Ryno is running our kick-out CBI rock sliders with the top plate. These rock sliders are DOM tubing, so super strong. They're gonna hold up to lots of off-road abuse, especially more rock crawling where you have tough impacts. Top plate is really nice because you can stand on it and get to your roof rack. So in this case, it's an easy step up, grab the roof rack or grab your handle, and you can get access to whatever you've got on your roof. Completely bolt-on also, I should mention, as far as the rock sliders go. Really easy install. You're talking like 30 minutes to install a set of rock sliders, so that's really nice, especially if you're a DIYer and doing it in your own garage. Let's also talk about the Princu Rack that he's got up top. So one of the nicest things in an overland vehicle is generating more storage and more space for storage. And the Princu Rack really does that in a very simple and easy way. So this is the Princu Pro roof rack. It's a direct bolt-on application, bolts right to factory mounting. There's no drilling or modifications required. The Pro Rack, as you know, is kind of our top of the line Princu rack, and this one also features, like I mentioned earlier, the Diode Dynamics SS5 crosslink light bar on the front. So that's pretty sweet, fits right in the wind deflector cutout and looks really good, especially with the boxes up here. So this vehicle has the Pelican cases on both sides. Utilizes the Pelican mounts that bolt directly to the Princu Pro crossbar and gives Ryno a lot of storage space and area to work with to carry all of his gear. If we move to the back of the vehicle here, on the back side of the rack, we have our accessory panels. Again, this gives you a lot of ability when you've got boxes filling your roof rack space, or if you've got a rooftop tent up there or something like that. The accessory panels are going to give you a place to put extra gear. So things like max tracks or roto packs, if you wanted to carry shovels, or like in this case, Ryno's got his Pelican case here, which is pretty cool how he set it up. So the door folds down this way, kind of gives you a little bit of a table, an area to rest things, and then he can load and unload his case. The accessory panels, they bolt directly to the roof rack, and then there's suction cups that go to the window here on the side, and that's how that's secured on the vehicle. So again, really easy to install, but provides a ton of functionality. And then the last thing I mentioned a little bit earlier, but the Ridgeline handles on the rack, highly recommended. It's really one of our most popular accessories for the Princu racks. And that again just provides ease of getting up to the rack and getting whatever is on your roof rack. Okay, rounding out the rear of the vehicle, pretty simple and straightforward back here. So starting at the top, you can see Ryno's got the Diode SS2 chase lights in amber, which I think is a great thing to put on your vehicle. If you've been to any location that's dusty and dirty, those chase lights make a huge difference. He also put in the Diode Dynamic flush mounts on the factory bumper here, which is really cool that he put those in. Gives you a lot of extra light, and they look really clean and factory looking setup. And then finally, the DirtCom swing arm. So this is a receiver hitch mounted swing arm with the fold down table and everything. Great place to put the spare. Carry your table for cooking and lunch prep or trail repairs or whatever it may be. So back end's pretty simple and straightforward, but it's set up nice. All right, so that's it. Ryno's 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Be sure and follow along on all of his pages so you can see the continued build out on this awesome 4Runner. I think it's just turned out really great, and he's got a lot of other things planned for it, so definitely stay tuned. Be sure and like and subscribe, and if you're coming to any events, look for us, check us out. Like at the Moore Expo here, these events are great, we have a blast, and we always bring awesome vehicles to show off and represent our product here.